In the last video, we discussed what regenerative ag is, what it looks like, and how it works. In 2019, General Mills made a commitment to advance regenerative ag on 1 million acres by 2030. In this video, I'll talk about the work we've begun to meet this commitment. General Mills doesn't own any farms. We source ingredients for our products from thousands of farmers around the world. There's no blueprint for how a food company like General Mills can engage with its agricultural supply chains to advance something like regenerative ag. But we're piloting strategies in different regions where we source key ingredients for our products. 3 of those pilots are pictured here. The goal of these pilot programs is to accelerate farmer adoption of regenerative agriculture in our key sourcing regions and to measure the environmental and economic outcomes. You can see here the size of each of these pilots and the brands that leverage an ingredient from these regions. These are some of the components that make up our pilots. The first is education. We partner with organizations like the Soil Health Academy to put on multiple day workshops to give farmers a solid grounding in the regenerative principles and bring in local regenerative farmers to talk about how they're doing it and what effects they've seen. The next step is pairing farmers up one-on-one with a regenerative ag coach, someone who can help the farmer consider the unique context and help them develop and implement their own regenerative management plan over several years. Next, we work to build community. One thing we hear a lot from regenerative farmers is sometimes they feel like they're the only ones in their area doing it, and they have to learn on their own. It can be isolating to farm differently from everyone else in your community, and we're trying to connect regenerative farmers going down this path together through discussion groups and field days and social media groups. Another component of our pilots is in-depth scientific research on the changes in soil, biodiversity, water, and farm economics as the farmers implement these regenerative systems. This will be the focus of the next video. Another strategy we're piloting is an ecosystem service marketplace, where farmers can be paid for reductions in greenhouse gas emissions or improvements in water quality that they generate by implementing regenerative systems. Check out the next video, where I'll discuss how we're working to quantify the environmental and economic impact of our work in regenerative ag.